maybe I can get a little more out here while I let the dog out of the go potty. Whew, cold. Alright. This isn't going to be a music theory lesson, so don't have to worry about it being super boring in that aspect. But y'all, the magic in music, it's in the sound of music. But seriously though, what is sound? Sound is vibration in the air. Okay? We've gotten to a point we can measure how much something vibrates in that, and we can tell what kind of note it is based off of how much it vibrates. Okay? These sounds or these vibrations in the air that are created from instruments, right, has an effect on your spirit, on your astral body, which then affects you. As above, so below. That's why the music has an effect. That's why you feel an effect from the music. And people who are well versed on their craft can write songs, and if they're good enough at it, they can make you feel a certain type of way, which will be their intention. Church music is especially good at this. Writing church music, I'm not going to go into so many specifics. I can't give away all the secrets, guys. Y'all have to just start looking stuff up if you want to learn more. But there's books, okay? Music theory books can help go into this. They won't talk exactly about the magic of it, but they'll show you the steps, right? Rudolf Steiner, okay? He wrote a book that goes into the magic of music. And I'll give you a tidbit. It's in the thirds and in the fifths, guys. If you know any of my music theory nerds out there, you'll kind of know what I'm going on about now. But there's these steps in our musical progression. We find these steps pleasing to the ear, and we've numbered them. This is definitely a summary for sure. But thirds and fifths are a big one in creating the sense of euphoria. Okay? So church musicians especially will utilize and incorporate thirds and fifths in their chord progressions. You know what's one big thing that the layman thinks is a bigger deal in music than it is? The lyrics. Do you know that? The lyrics doesn't... I mean, the words can help convey the intent, for sure, but they're not as potent as the syncopation and the rhythmic aspect to the music. Okay, so I went into the vibration. We'll say the foundation of the music. Well, your next layer to music, what makes it so magical, is the hypnotic element of music. That's your rhythm. That's your syncopation. Rock and roll is especially famous for the introduction of heavy syncopation. And it's moved on to other genres, you know, your hip-hop and trance music, all kind of stuff. It's everywhere now. The mind is a funny thing. And you can actually apply this into visual presentations too. But there is a way that a skilled, someone who's well versed in the art of public presentation can do something in a way to distract the audience, while at the same time relaying a message. I hope this is tying in. And the effect, right, the desired effect of doing such thing is to give you multiple messages at the same time. One of them is what you're aware of, and the other one you are unaware that you are receiving the message. You can do it visually, and you can do it, with tones and syncopation and, rhythmic. You hear the little scratching that I'm doing? You ever notice that when someone's playing guitar, they got a cool lick, and then you hear I call them little spankies, something kind of like that. That's part of your syncopation. It's part of your rhythm. All of these things put it together in a musical piece. You can send multiple messages to your listener. Okay? And then they'll pray over their recordings and do spell work and stuff like that too. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, the real magic, you don't have to do any of the spell work and all that. You can still have some magic in your music. Oh yeah, especially if you're really inspired, and God was relaying a message through you. Oh. Yeah, this will probably be my 5th or 6th attempt to record this one, but I thought it would be interesting. Alright guys, I'm gonna go in. It's cold. Y'all have a good one.